What's going on? It is Monday, December 18th. So it's a storm cold front thing, weather words that I don't know. A cold front pushed through Texas on over the weekend, and it was 21 degrees here in Austin when I woke up this morning. So that's cold for just about anywhere, but especially for us Texans. So it's been cold all day. It's going to be cold all day. I'm down with that because I think winter should be cold. All right, so here's the situation. This afternoon, evening time, I'm going to go home, have dinner with family, all the good stuff, but we got a babysitter for tonight so that Janie and I can go check out the new movie Rogue One, a Star Wars story. And I cannot tell you how excited I am about this. I have a long history with Star Wars. My parents introduced me to the films when I was really little. I've always loved Star Wars. I've had the toys growing up. Always playing Jedi with lightsabers and all that kind of stuff. Then last year when The Force Awakens came out, I was like, hey, there's still life in this. This can still be good and really fun and whatever. But I'm most excited about them just telling different stories, not having it be the same story about the Skywalker family and things like that. And this looks kind of war movie, spy movie, thriller kind of thing. So I'm super excited about it. Got a lot of great buzz over the weekend that I had to avoid because I didn't want spoilers. But I'm super pumped about it, so you'll get some spoiler-free thoughts from me after the movie tonight. All right, all done with work for the day. Now we're going to go home and hang out with the fam for a little bit, and then it's Star Wars time. So I know that technically I'm a millennial, and millennials are supposed to be all like, old things, they suck, and new things are great. But you know an old thing, like an old school thing that I really enjoy? Letters. Like physical letters or notes or cards. Like I just think that's there's something just really personal about that, as opposed to like a text message which has just no feeling or emotion or whatever. Our church does some kind of more old school things that churches did back in the 90s and 80s and in past decades. And one of those things, they have like a little Christmas card like mailbox. So instead of mailing Christmas cards to the members of your church, you can drop them here and save on postage and that kind of stuff. So I went and got ours today. There's a bunch of Christmas cards. There's something good about getting, like, physical mail. All right, so it is now the next day, December 20th. We got home really late from the movie last night. And then we went to bed because we're tired and Janie isn't feeling good. Now let's talk about the movie. Now, before anybody freaks out, yes, I saw Rogue One. Yes, I know everybody hasn't had a chance to see it yet. So there's no spoilers here. I'm not going to tell you any plot points or anything like that. Here's what I've got to say. Number one, it's a really good movie. It's a really good movie. It deserved every bit of the $290 million it did worldwide this past weekend. It's a very, very just solid movie all around. Number two, if you're a Star Wars fan, go see this movie. If you liked the original trilogy, and if you kind of like where this new generation of Star Wars movies has been going with The Force Awakens and things like that, go see this movie. This movie is definitely for you. It gives a lot of good story, a lot of good context for the original trilogy and for Episode 4. It's a really good movie for a Star Wars fan. Number three, for the Star Wars fan, and even if you're not a Star Wars fan, it's a really good movie. It's got the good war, it's got the good kind of good versus evil struggle. There's a lot of really classic film elements in it. Really good movie. Even if you're not a Star Wars fan, go and see this movie. You would be fine seeing this movie with no Star Wars context. But it was a really good movie. We had a really good time seeing it. I will definitely see it again. So you need somebody to go see it with. Hit me up. We'll make that happen because I'll see this movie as many times as I can in the theaters. So if you can't tell, I am just a huge Star Wars fan. I've been geeking out since I saw the movie last night, from before I saw the movie last night. I love Star Wars. I love the stories that they tell. I want to give you my Star Wars, of the 8 movies we have, I want to give you my order top to bottom, best to worst. And I want you to do the same thing in the comments. Tell me if you're a Star Wars fan, which movies are your favorites, which ones don't you like, all those things. Number 1, on my list would definitely be The Empire Strikes Back. Like most people, when you think Star Wars, you think Empire Strikes Back. I love The Empire Strikes Back. Love that story. It's great. Second would be Return of the Jedi, because it just gives some really good resolution. If the story had stopped there, I think they did it in a really great way, and so I love Return of the Jedi. Number 3 is Episode 4. Just, man, what a great introduction to a story in a universe. I remember watching that as a kid and being like, I want to be a Jedi. I need a lightsaber. Let's make this happen, family. Number 4, legit, is Rogue One. I just, and mostly for the story, I think. I mean, it's a great movie all around. I love the story of Rogue One. I love that it bridges the prequel and the original trilogies really well, but it also gives you some pretty good setup for Episode 4 and later on to the original trilogy. So number 4 is Rogue One. Number 5 is Force Awakens. I love where they're headed with this. I love Rey as the protagonist. I love continuing the story, all that stuff. I love it. Episode 3 would be number 5 on my list, Revenge of the Sith. And it's there. It's not a great movie, but I do like seeing the final downward slope of Anakin Skywalker. I like having been able to see that. Number 7 is going to be Attack of the Clones. Just because, I don't know, it just felt forced, and they could have gone a whole bunch of different ways with it, and I don't like the way they went with it. And I can't stand Ewan McGregor's like mullet beard combination. I think that is gross. Number 8, The Phantom Menace. Just all kinds of just trade disputes and Jar Jar, and it was just goofy. It was goofy, and it could have been done so much better. I do like seeing, though, the thing I will give the prequel trilogy credit for is I like seeing Jedi fight in their prime. So that's how I would rank the 8 Star Wars movies. Go down to the comments and tell me how you would rank the ones you've seen, or tell me what's your favorite or what your least favorite is, whatever. I want to know how much you like Star Wars. The work day is over now. We ate dinner. Jane's mom is in town for a couple days to hang out with the girls, so they are out actually looking at Christmas lights right now, so I could clean the floors in the kitchen without having little girls crawling all over me, which makes me happy. And we're not really doing anything else tonight. I'm going to leave it here. I hope you're having a great Wednesday when you watch this. And Christmas is getting here, so enjoy this time of the year with family and friends and good food, and I will see you the next time that I see you.